For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today we are going to be taking a look at some of the Spirit Halloween secret and unreleased animatronics. So I recently did a video called Prototype Animatronics, a case study into Spirit Halloween. Now, I wanted to do another kind of video like this because I enjoyed filming it. I think you guys enjoyed it because it got a lot of support, like 22 likes. I saw a lot of support on that video, so I wanted to do another case study Spirit Halloween video. Well, I decided a good case study video would be to look at some secret and unreleased animatronics from Spirit Halloween that were meant to be released over the years but got canceled for an unknown reason. Now, if you guys want to see more of this kind of mini-series that I've kind of started doing, if you want to see more case study videos, not even only into Spirit Halloween, but case studies into other companies or other retailers, let me know already in comment down below, and I would definitely love to do more of those videos because you guys really put a lot of support on the other one, and that's why I'm bringing you this one. Anyway, enough talking from me, let's start the video. So the first unreleased secret Spirit Halloween animatronic we're going to be looking at today is the Psychotic Clown. So as you can see, Psychotic Clown is a very colorful clown, I might say, with a purple and orange outfit, black polka dots, lime green hair, and very, very sharp looking teeth. As you can see, he has that plastic looking head and those hands kind of coming down in a standing kind of position. Now, this item was supposed to be released in 2013. If you know anything about Spirit, 2013 was the Spirit Clown Train theme. As you can see, that is why this animatronic was being produced. It was being produced to be put into the Clown Train theme, but for some reason, we don't know why, Spirit Halloween saw this and decided to decline it and not end up putting it in their official 2013 lineup. This animatronic was set to be produced by GMHaunts Industries, which, as you know, GMHaunts is a great company. Yeah, until now. They were a good company, but they were set to be making this animatronic. There is speculation that Psychotic Clown was supposed to be going in the space of Silent and Deadly, and that Silent and Deadly was not supposed to be released, but instead this was what was supposed to be in the place. There's also speculation that Whack and Mole Clown was never supposed to be released, and this was supposed to be in its place. Truthfully, I really believe it was Silent and Deadly that wasn't supposed to be there because Wacky Mole Clown seemed to have already been produced, and I think that was one they definitely wanted to have set in the theme. So I definitely think this would have been a better animatronic than Silent and Deadly. Now, there's a video you can see of his phrases and his motion, which actually his phrases were reused in multiple different items, like hanging items. Hanging clowns use his phrases a lot. And his motion was very kind of basic, and he kind of just moved from side to side. But again, that is why I like this guy more than Silent and Deadly, and I definitely would have liked probably to see him in Silent and Deadly's spot, because I think he's a lot more unique, he has a lot more personality to him, and I definitely would have liked to see him in the 2013 Clown Train display. Without further ado, let's take a look at the second unreleased Spirit Halloween animatronic. So the next unreleased animatronic we are going to be looking at today is probably my favorite out of all of them. Now, this guy is just simply called the Fire Demon, and again, that is a speculated name. It's possible that is true, most likely it is. It's also possible that they changed it at some point, but this guy was supposed to be named the Fire Demon, and he was supposed to be released in 2018. Now, the interesting thing about this Fire Demon animatronic is that 2018 would not have been a year that it fit in. If you think back to the 2018 themes, we had the Dead Harvest Farmhouse and Spirit Acres Farms. Now, it wouldn't really make sense how this Fire Demon animatronic would have fit into one of those two themes, but it was planned for him to be released in that year as an in-store animatronic. Now, this is speculated of being an SVI, Seasonal Vision International item, but again, that is speculated. We don't have a confirmed producer on this, but it is speculated to be SVI. This was a static prop. So as you can see from the picture, his eyes did light up and he didn't make noise, but he was static and didn't move at all, which also gives you the reason why he had such a cheap price tag, because I believe he was only $89.99, but correct me on that in the comments, I might be wrong. He was a very cheap animatronic for especially how cool he looks, and I really like how this guy looks. He has that demon kind of look to him, the aesthetic. He has the red creepy cloth on him, you can see his ribs, and he has those yellow glowing eyes with, I think, a really cool face sculpt and really nice hands. So it would have been a great price for this guy, and he looks like he's pretty tall, like 6 or 7 foot, which would be, again, really awesome for his price tag, and I really wish we could have seen him released by Spirit in 2018. Even if he didn't fit in the themes perfectly, I think it would have been really cool to see this guy released by Spirit, because they don't release a lot of demons or devil kind of aesthetic things, so it would have been interesting to see this guy released, and of course he has a static prop, which would have been another interesting point to this guy. Next up, we are going to be looking at our third unreleased Spirit Halloween animatronic. So, let's check it out. So this next unreleased animatronic is actually a really strange kind of case. So this is called the Ghostly Witch of Fire and Ice, and as you can see, it is a witch with what looks like a misting cauldron, and of course that very nice looking white gown with some purple and blue lights coming from the inside. Now, this is actually not a Spirit exclusive item, and it was actually being sold at another retailer online. Now, what makes this item so interesting is that it was supposed to be online only in the 2014 Halloween season. Now, the thing that makes this very interesting again is that it is actually still listed on the website right now. So in 2014, they uploaded this listing for the Ghostly Witch of Fire and Ice on the website, but it always stayed sold out as unreleased items do. But most unreleased items get deleted within like the first month after it being out if they decide it's not going to be released. But this listing is still up to today, and you can still go to it 6 years after it was supposed to be released. If you go to the Spirit Halloween wiki and look up the Ghostly Witch of Fire and Ice, you can find her official listing, and you will be able to go to it, and it is still completely functioning. Obviously, you can't order it. It does still say sold out, but her images are there, and it does still have the title, which is very interesting for them not to have deleted this listing 6 years after it was supposed to be released. This looks like a really cool animatronic, and again, I would have liked to see this one, even if it was just going to go online. I love that kind of cracked-looking face, the white glowing eyes, and again, I really like that misting cauldron, because it looks very interesting with the witch, and I like how she's holding a book. That LED gown is very, very unique to this animatronic, and again, I would have loved to see this be released to the website. Definitely go to the wiki, go check out her listing. It is a really cool thing to look at, even though it isn't released, and it's very interesting how Spirit hasn't taken down her official listing for the Ghostly Witch of Fire and Ice. That's going to wrap up this third unreleased animatronics we are going to look at. This next one is going to be the last unreleased animatronic we are going to look at today, so let's check it out. So the last unreleased animatronic we are going to be looking at today is the Pumpkin Man. So this Pumpkin Man was supposed to be released in 2018 along with that Fire Demon, and this one actually was going to fit in the themes, unlike the Fire Demon, which didn't really fit. This was obviously going to go in the Spirit Acre Farms theme because it is a pumpkin, and it would have fit really well in a farm display. But again, for some reason, Spirit Halloween turned this item down and they didn't want it. As you can see, it does look kind of cheap, and maybe that was the reason they didn't want it. It does look kind of cheap in like a dollar store hanging prop because it just has a cheap pumpkin face and it has creepy cloth, different colors, hung over it with very cheap looking green hands. Again, the head does have a cool sculpt, but it looks very plasticky. Home Depot did end up selling this, I believe that in 2019, the next year, or maybe 2018. But again, Spirit did not. It would have fit really well maybe in Pumpkin Patch Prowler's space, but again, if you're comparing Pumpkin Patch Prowler and this, Pumpkin Patch Prowler is way, way, way better and way cooler, and maybe that's why they ended up turning this down. It looks like this was going to have LED light up eyes. By the way, the eyes look with the kind of plastic. Maybe they did light up, but we don't really know because we only have a couple pictures and we don't have any video of this guy. And it's very interesting. Again, Pumpkin Man might not be his official name that Spirit was going to sell him for. It could have been something else, but he has been known as the Pumpkin Man since 2018. I guess, again, it would be interesting to see this guy be released as a hanging prop, even though he was supposed to be a big life size. It would still be interesting, but again, this one I'm not such a fan of, even though it would fit in the Spirit Acres Farm display. that's going to wrap up my video on looking at some of the unreleased Spirit Halloween animatronics from the years. So let's cut to the outro. So it's going to wrap up my video on reacting to and looking at some of the unreleased Spirit Halloween animatronics from over the years. Let me know in writing a comment down below. Would you like to buy any of these unreleased animatronics? Would you wish that they would still be released? Would you not? Let me know in writing a comment down below. Again, even though the Halloween season is over, I plan to keep uploading all throughout the rest of the year. Halloween never stops on this channel. Uploads may slow down. Again, it's been 5 days, I think, since I uploaded my last video. But that is because there's not as much content to do videos on. But I am definitely going to keep trying to push out content as much as I possibly can. So again, sorry for the lack of uploads, but I will definitely keep up and do as many videos and as many ideas as I come up with. As always, remember, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Halloween 2020. No, it's over. Halloween 2021 videos. Goodbye.